that's Greg Popovich, the best head coach in the NBA over the last 16 years since they won their first championship in 1999. But if you take a look at Greg Popovich and the title success that he has brought to the San Antonio Spurs, understand this about San Antonio. I mean, maybe you can look at Tim Duncan as being their superstar, but he is not really that big of a superstar in terms of dominating a game like you would expect from, let's say, a Kobe Bryant. And LeBron James has done that. But if you look at Kobe and LeBron, I mean, look, people are talking about Phil Jackson and the fact that Phil Jackson may have been the best coach over the last 25 years. And you take a look at all the titles, you could certainly make a strong argument for that. But here's the thing about Phil Jackson. Phil Jackson's had the superstars. He had Michael Jordan in Chicago. He had Kobe Bryant in Los Angeles. He had the superstars. He had the one guy that made it all possible. Greg Popovich has coached more of a team-oriented group here in leading this team to world championships.
Indeed. But the way I look at it and the way I understand it too is that, you know, Steve Kerr's has done an incredible job. He was part of some of those great Chicago Bulls teams. He won a couple championships with Michael Jordan. Now he's got a championship under his resume as an NBA coach. What he did with Golden State was really, really impressive. Remember, Mark Jackson, I believe, was there with the Warriors. Everybody thought that Mark Jackson could be a guy that could – well, he got the Warriors there, but the Warriors felt like it was time to move into a different direction. So they decided to go with Steve Kerr.
Yeah. But give Mark Jackson some due here.
Yeah, and Mark Jackson deserves credit.
Yeah, he does. I thought he should have gotten a ring.
With the Warriors and what the Warriors accomplished to go 67-15, that was very, very impressive for what they did. You know, to go 67-15, win the NBA Finals. Well, the way I look at it too is that anytime a team goes 67-16, 67-15,
67-15,
68-14, you're expected to be the NBA representative to win the championship. And what they did last year was great. The Warriors still know that they want to play for a lot more history. They still know they want to play and beat the Chicago Bulls record of 95-96 and try to maybe go 73-9, 74-8, 75-7.
Lose games in the single digits.
Could that happen? It very well could with the Golden State.
I think it will.
But I have to say this. As long as it's not the Cleveland Cavaliers and LaQueen in the NBA Finals, from one of my good friends who is an anti-LaQueen person.
I know who that is.
Yep. I'm fine with that. I think America and the whole world, the whole sports world, is so sick and tired of always seeing LeBron James year after year. They praise this guy.
Let me ask you this. Okay, maybe they praise him. Yes, LeBron does get his praise. But don't you get the sense here that maybe, just maybe, that you have a lovable team such as the Golden State Warriors or a team-oriented chemistry, a strong team-oriented chemistry in the San Antonio Spurs? Would you get the sense that maybe you would want to see the Cleveland Cavaliers in that NBA final against a team such as Golden State, against a team such as San Antonio, so you can have strong rooting interest? Because let's face it, if this, if it's any other team in the Eastern Conference, I don't think the NBA Finals wouldn't be as fun. Because you want to root, unless you live in Cleveland, and by the way, Cleveland is one terrific sports town. A lot of blue-collar people, and I always said this, blue-collar people make for the best sports cities in the world in Cleveland, Ohio. You're one of them. But being that the Cleveland Cavaliers aren't really appreciated outside of Northern Ohio, I honestly think you need a team such as the Cleveland Cavaliers in the NBA Finals against a team such as Golden State, against a team such as San Antonio. So people can have somebody to root against. Somebody, oh man, I hate this team so much. I got to watch. I got to see if they lose, if they choke. That's why I think it's important to maybe see Cleveland in the NBA Finals.
I tell you, though, too, the Cavaliers, I'll tell you, I'm a Celtic fan. And as a Celtic fan, if they don't get far and then the Celtics, like, let's say they get booted out, don't make the playoffs, I won't watch the NBA playoffs. I am making a prediction. I'm going to say it right
Oh,
now. I will boycott the entire NBA playoffs
you
just like I
will.
did last year until we got to game 6. Remember, yeah, I boycotted it. I didn't want to spend
Wait,
any of my
oh,
time.
wait. So let me get this straight here. Let me get this straight. Okay, let's say or I'm going to use San Antonio. Let's say Golden State doesn't make to the NBA Finals. I'm going to use a team that you have a lot of respect for, and I do too in San Antonio. I have a lot of respect in the San Antonio Spurs. Let's just say the
Right.
San Antonio Spurs make it to the NBA Finals. They're up 3 games to none against the Cleveland Cavaliers in Game 4. The game's in San Antonio. San Antonio's on the verge of winning the NBA championship yet again. You're not going to watch that. You're not going to see the Cleveland Cavaliers. You're not going to see LeBron, LeBum, LaQueen, as some people call him. You're not going to watch his failure. You're not going to take joy and pride in it.
I tell you what, I will. Yeah, I'll wait until hopefully Cleveland is trailing in the NBA Finals or Cleveland gets booed. Because, Frank, the point is everybody is so biased toward this team. They praise this team. They think the Cavaliers are so good, and that everybody praises them. And then if they
Because of
lose,
LeBron.
then, well, you know what? That's what really upset me the most about what we've seen out of LeBron James, okay? This year, I got to make this quick because we got about 5 minutes left until the end of our show gets over with.
On by quick.
This year, the Cavaliers lost the NBA Finals to Golden State. Was Golden State getting any of the credit for after they won? No. The media centered the whole attention on Cleveland. 2014, they centered on LeBron and Miami when they lost in 5 games to the San Antonio Spurs. 2011, same thing. Dallas Mavericks win the NBA Finals. Nobody gives the Mavericks any credit. They focused their attention on the Miami Heat because they lost. All because of one player who is overrated, doesn't step up in the clutch, walks it up the court, seems distracted, and people are so sick of it. And we've seen it from numerous playoff appearances by LeBron James. This guy is not a clutch player. He doesn't know how to get it done in the NBA Finals.
Well,
oh my God.
Okay, I'll tell you what. 631. Yeah, do you want to see a photo? Sure, I can show you a photo of what I look like. Yeah, sure, not a problem. I don't know how to do this. Because you know what? Once you see this, you'll become the ultimate ladies man.
No, you know what? The women are pointing it toward me, Frank, because they're all addressing it toward me from 3-1.
Oh, Sean, let me get some props. It's actually you. What you look like? You guys? Do you guys? So it's not all you.
Oh,
yeah,
well, wait a minute. Who's the 631? What's the area code for this?
Oh, 631. You know what? You know what? One thing about this show is I'm going to have to brush up on my area code geography. I got to, New York. Hey, it's a Long Islander. How you doing, Long Island? Thank you for driving.
It's from New York. Wow. It's from New York.
All right. Anyway, so let me ask you this. So you would watch the NBA Finals. We only got a couple minutes left. You would watch the NBA Finals. Oh, thank you so much. Whoa, somebody from I think somebody's trying to distract us.
All right.
And by the way, yeah, from God's country, lacrosse was. I don't know. Are you from La Crosse, Wisconsin Dells, or Madison? Because that's what the 608 area code. That's because that is the 608 area code. But anyway, let me ask you. So you would watch the NBA Finals, let's say if it's the Spurs or the Warriors, and they're playing the Cavaliers. They're returning home.
Probably,
they're up 3 games to none.
Yeah.
But then you wouldn't watch ESPN. You better not watch ESPN because you want to know what? If you put on ESPN, it's going to be about how LeBron James failed.
Okay, I'm from Madison, and my name. Hey, well, hello, Madison. Welcome, and thank you for listening in today.
Hello. Madison could be. Hold on. Madison could either be a dude's name too, because remember, Madison Baumgartner. That's the only Madison I know that's a dude living in this world of the San Francisco Giants.
That has to be a girl who is enjoying our show and starting to say that and she probably says, I find Sean attractive. He's hot. Well, anyway, we do have the final thought that we have to get to.
Now, let's get to our final for a couple minutes. Sean, go ahead.
Final thought was
Sean is
Nash, you're just killing me over here with your laughter. All right. So anyway, final thought. Final thought is that kind of started off slow today. I am doing really, really well. It was a good
Yeah,
show.
of course
We
you are.
covered a lot. The laughter, I started waking up when all of a sudden I have to say thanks to all my fans out there for listening to me. I sound very popular. I don't know how these girls know about me, but thank you very much for that. And thanks for all the listeners, because Josh, Frank, and I, every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, we like to make you a part of our day. We like to make sure that we can make it fun. And great job as always, Frank. Good job too, Nash. And thank you, everybody.
Yeah, I strongly concur. I strongly concur with that. Listen, I'm gonna thank Nash Carey for being a big help. Piloting the show, making sure it sounds um, strong, making sure we were able to cruise. And by the way, Nash, I always want to say thank you for the opportunities you have presented to us. Couldn't be more blessed, and certainly great gratitude I owe to you, buddy. So thank you very much, Nash Carey, for your help as well today, but also getting us on the air, period. We're blessed to be part of the Jock Journal family. All right, so for the Christmas dream of ladies everywhere, that is Sean Mann. I'm
Oh my
just plain old
God.
Frank Sprankle. I'm just a big bag of win, or at least at least I have something to fall back on. I'm the big win. Hey, we're on tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 p.m. p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Even though I'm a little off, I live in the Central Time Zone, which is 9 to noon. Till tomorrow, so on, everybody. Be safe, and please don't try to do anything that I wouldn't do.
Goodbye and have a great day, and we will see you all tomorrow.
You just heard the Sports Drive with Josh Lopez and Sean Mann. You are listening to Jock Journal Radio. We offer news, opinion, and discussion all the time for you Jock Stars. Catch you later, Jock Stars.